Welcome to the WNBA Picks and Plays edition. My name is Abby. We have three games to go over with you in the WNBA. These lines are courtesy of oddslogic.com. Again, this is for the line moves, totals, and the injury report, oddslogic.com. Now, what you see in front of your screen, this is the covers.com. So this one here, it's the same thing we cover, the line moves, totals, and the injury report, but the oddslogic.com is more of an extensive look behind the scenes for the information that we need and to provide to you. So the first game that we're going to go over with you here is Dallas at Connecticut. This one here opened up. We'll check here now. We'll get to that in a moment. Looks like 4.5, but we'll double check here. Yeah, open up -4 actually. Open up -4. Total 165.5. So now it's come back. It is 4.5, but we're starting to see some fours come up on the board. It's starting to make its way, but for the most part, it is 4.5. But starting to see some fours come down to 4. Total is at one. You see 164, but now it opened up 165. Now we're starting to see a 163, but it's mainly 164.5 on the board. We see one or two books at 163, so we'll call it 164.5 for now. For the injury report for these teams, Dallas, Connecticut. Everybody looks like they're healthy. No one's injured. Now for the public and the sharp play for this game. No public play on the side. However, the total, it's mainly under money. A lot of under money in the Dallas Connecticut game. So it's mainly a lot of under money. No side or play for the no play on the side at all. Now for the game itself, these two teams had played before. As you can see, they played a month ago, May 27th last month in Connecticut. Dallas won easily, 109.87. Total is -4.5, and it went over 163.5. It's now up to 164.5. Let me look here and see. I'm going to give you guys a play. So Connecticut right now, as you can see, they are 1-4 of their last 5 games. Let's look here. Connecticut 1-4 of their last 5 games. They're on a 4-game losing streak. However, they have covered their last 2 games as a double-digit underdog. Even though Dallas has beaten them as a 4.5-point favorite a month ago, they're still a dangerous dog. For the over/under last 5 games, they are 1-3-1. 1-3-1 to the under, Connecticut. Overall, 5-6-1 for the season to the under. Dallas, they are coming off a win. They are 1-4 their last 5 games. They're coming off a win against Golden State at home. They have not won a road game. Let me see. I don't think they've won a road game this season. So they're trying to get their first road win of the season. Actually, they did. They beat Connecticut on the road. Excuse me. They beat Connecticut on the road. They're trying to get their second road win of the season. Last 5 for Dallas. They are 2-3 to the under last 5 games. So for me in this game, until Connecticut can beat this team, I have to take Dallas to the points. Dallas -4.5. Until Connecticut can prove that they can stay within the points, I'm gonna have to take Dallas. This seems like it's a good matchup for Dallas. Good matchup for them, just like it was a month ago. So I would take Dallas. It's 4.5 now. I would take Dallas in the points. I would take Dallas in the points. Let me see. Let me look at this again. And I would look at, better yet, I would take a look at the first half. The first half is 2.5. You can take Dallas first half 2.5 against Connecticut. That's another play I would look at. Either take the 4.5 Dallas, but the better option for me, I'd say the better option is take Dallas in the first half. Minus 2.5. I would go with that route. Dallas minus 2.5 in the first half. I would take that. That's probably the better route to take. Dallas minus 2.5 first half. I would go with that. I wouldn't talk you off the 4.5, but my preferred play, like I said, 2.5 Dallas in the first half. I would take that. All right, so that's for that game. I don't have a client play on this game at all. The next game I'd look at here, Washington and Atlanta. Washington and Atlanta. So this one here, I would look, let's get the line here. This one here opened up at, let's see, opened up minus 7.5. Atlanta at home, total 159.5. It's now gone up to 8.5. Yes, we saw 9 before. There was a 9 on the board, but it's dropped now to 8.5. We're even seeing an 8. It's coming up. It's an 8 right now, as you can see on your screen. And the totals come down to 157.5. Or sorry, 157. And it's gone down to even some books is 156.5. So we'll look at the injury report for this one to see if there's any injuries for Atlanta and Connecticut. We'll look at this one now. I'm sorry, Atlanta and Washington. Excuse me, Atlanta and Washington. And nothing there, no injuries at all. Both teams are healthy. For the side and public in this one. So it's kind of even. It's split. The side is kind of split. Washington, Atlanta, no clear-cut favorite. And for the total, under. The total, mainly the public's all over the under. But for the side, like I said, it's a bit of resistance, so it's even for the side. Let's see. Let me take a look here for a moment. Yeah, so it's even right now for the side. Now for the game itself, I believe they played already. Let's look. Yeah, they played 2 times. These teams have played twice. First meeting in Washington. Both meetings were in Washington so far this year. 94-90, Washington won. They covered as an 8-point favorite. Total went over 157. Second meeting, June 15th in Washington. Atlanta was a 4.5-point favorite. Atlanta won 89-56. It was under 158.5, and Atlanta won. For me in this game, I have to take Washington in the points. I would take Washington plus 8. I know it's going up to 8.5, but I would look at Washington in this game. Washington's been playing. They've been playing well. They've been alternating wins and losses. They've been playing pretty hard. 2 and 3 last 5 games have been alternating wins and losses, but they've been covering. For the most part, I think they've been feisty. They've been covering. Atlanta, they covered in one game, didn't cover in the other one. I would look at Washington for me. Let me look here. Yeah, I would take Washington. I'd take Washington in the points plus the 8. If you can get 8.5, take the 8.5. But I would take Washington plus the 8. I like Washington here, and yeah, I take Washington. I'd take Washington in the points plus the 8 for me. Yeah, I'd take Washington here. This is a feisty team. They have been playing. They have been playing tough. Um, yeah, I definitely take Washington here. That's my play on this one. The total. I don't have any play on the total. Nothing here on the total at all. That's why I take Washington in the points. For the third game, I have a client play on this one. There's a client play for this game here. I have a client play for this game here. This is Seattle and Las Vegas. I have a client play for this one here. So Seattle opened up 4.5. Total 163.5. It's come down to -2, and the total was down to 160. Is down to 160. We're seeing 160, but we're seeing some 161s, but we're starting to see some 160s, 160.5. So shop around for the best number if you like the under. But that's what we're starting to see right now. Like I said, I have a client play for this game. For the interior fronts, Asia Wilson 50-50 for her to play. She has a concussion. I believe she's going to play. But that's the big news. Asia Wilson's still 50-50, questionable 50-50 with a concussion. Cheyenne Parker out indefinitely for personal reasons. And that's it. And then in Seattle, Katie Lou Samuelson out for the season with a knee. Nikki Mule out for the season with a knee. Yeah, that's it. No other injuries. That's it. Yeah, so that's it for that game. Now we'll look at the game itself. Seattle, they played 3 weeks ago. Seattle in Seattle. Vegas won 75-70 as a 3-point favorite. It went under the total of 161. Let's look at the over-under. Head-to-head. Last 5 for the over-under between these two teams. 1, 3, and 1. So one over, 3 unders, and a push in the last 5. Head-to-head. That includes the first game of the season. That's the over-under. Right now, the over-under, 6-5 Las Vegas, 6-6 Seattle, the over-under. Let's see here. Seattle 3-2 to the over. Last 5 games overall. Las Vegas. They're also 3-2 to the over last 5 games. So both teams playing to the over in their last 5 games. Las Vegas, their last 2 games. This is without Asia Wilson, of course. They have played to the under. For me in this game, I like I said, I have a client play on this game. But for me, I'll give you guys the this is a tough one. This one's in Vegas. Let's see here. I'll give you guys a play here for this one. Let's see. I'd say take the over. I'll tell you to take the over 161. Like I said, the last five games, both teams are playing to the over. And like I said, I believe Asia Wilson's going to play in this game tonight. She will be playing in this game. They need her because Vegas is 1-4 their last five. They lost two straight games, so I believe she plays. This is a important game for Vegas, so I believe she plays, and this game's going to go over the total. I like the over 161. I would take the over in this game. Nothing on the side. Like I said, I have a client play for this game. If you want the client play, you got to go to sportsmembo.com, Abby Sports Picks, and I have a client play for this game. If you want that client play, I have this as a client play, Seattle, Las Vegas, and I have three MLB games, Major League Baseball games. I have that today for client plays, and as well I have a CFL game, over under in the CFL, Canadian Football League. So I have 5 client plays for you guys today. It's half off Fridays, 50% off Fridays. For myself and any other cappers out there, it's half off Fridays that we have going on today. So you want to take advantage of those half off Friday plays that we have. So again, it's at sportsmembo.com, Abby Sports Picks. You can take advantage of those. Just come on board and take advantage of those. For the picks we've given you today, again, whether you fade or follow those picks, it's up to you. Again, good luck to you guys. Again, whatever you do, let's have a big Friday. Let's cash some tickets, and let's hit some winners for Friday. And we are going to see you tomorrow. There are 2 WNBA games tomorrow that we're going to cover. We will see you tomorrow. Until then, good luck. Stay true to yourself. Stay blessed. Stay humble. Believe in yourself. Good luck to you guys. Peace and out. Take care.